There's a small moment in dating that creates a surprisingly big reaction. It happens near the end of the night. The food is finished, the conversation is slowing down, and the waiter places the bill on the table. Suddenly, everything becomes quiet. And in that small moment, something interesting happens. Some men think, let's split it. That's fair. But many women are not thinking about fairness at all. Inside her mind, a completely different thought appears. Does he actually like me? Because, strangely enough, the bill on the table is rarely just about money. It's about meaning. Many men believe the conversation about split bills is about equality. Many women experience it as something emotional. And that's why this topic causes so many misunderstandings. Because both sides are reacting to the same moment, but they're interpreting it in completely different ways. And the truth is, most women are not secretly calculating the price of the dinner. What they are reading is something else: effort, interest, and intention. That's why the moment the bill arrives sometimes becomes the moment when a woman quietly decides, do I want to see him again or not?
To understand this better, we need to slow down and imagine what a date feels like from her perspective. Before the date even started, she probably prepared. She thought about what to wear. She looked in the mirror and asked herself questions like, is this too much? Is this too casual? Will he like this? Dating can feel exciting, but also vulnerable. Because when a woman goes on a date, she is not only evaluating the man, she is also quietly wondering how she is being seen. Does he find her interesting? Does he respect her time? Is he genuinely curious about her? So during the entire date, her mind is reading small signals. How he talks, how he listens, how present he feels. And near the end of the night, the bill becomes one more signal. Not the most important signal, but still a signal. If he calmly takes care of the bill, many women interpret it as a gesture. It feels like he's saying, I invited you here. I'm happy you came. But when the bill immediately becomes a negotiation, something changes emotionally. Not dramatically, not with anger, just a small shift. A quiet thought, like, oh, maybe this wasn't really a date to him. Even if that's not what the man meant at all. And that's where the emotional misunderstanding begins.
The deeper reason behind this reaction is not actually about tradition, and it's not about money. For many women, it's about effort. Effort is one of the clearest signals of interest. When someone makes effort for you, it communicates something simple. You matter enough for me to try. Effort can appear in many small ways. Choosing the place for the date, making a reservation, checking if she arrived home safely. None of these actions are financially huge, but emotionally, they carry meaning. And paying for the first date often gets interpreted as part of that effort. Not because women want financial support, but because the gesture feels intentional. It creates the feeling that the date was planned, not accidental. And effort creates emotional safety. It tells her that the person sitting across from her is not just passing time. He's investing attention. That's why for many women, the bill is symbolic. It's a tiny moment that reflects a much bigger question. How interested is he really?
Let's look at how this plays out in real life. Imagine two different dates. First scenario. A man invites a woman to dinner. They spend 2 hours talking. They laugh. They share stories. When the bill arrives, he casually picks it up and says, "I got this." No performance, no awkwardness, just a simple gesture. For many women, that moment feels smooth. It makes the evening feel complete. Now imagine another scenario. The same date, the same conversation. But when the bill arrives, the man immediately says, "Let's split." The woman might agree. She might even insist on paying her part. But internally, the meaning of the evening can change. Because she starts wondering if the night was simply two strangers sharing food, not necessarily a romantic moment. Another common situation happens when a woman offers to split the bill. Sometimes she offers because she genuinely means it. Sometimes she offers because she wants to be polite. And sometimes she offers because she doesn't want to feel like she owes anything. But many women quietly notice what the man does next. Does he accept immediately? Does he say, "It's okay, I invited you"? Does he hesitate? Small reactions create different emotional interpretations. And this is why dating often feels confusing. Because everyone is reading signals, but not everyone is reading the same language.
If you listen to women talk about their dating experiences, you start hearing patterns. Some women say they feel uncomfortable when a man insists on splitting the bill on the first date. Not because they expect luxury, but because it makes the date feel less intentional. Others say they actually prefer splitting the bill because it removes pressure, because they don't want the man to feel like they owe him something. And many women fall somewhere in the middle. They appreciate the gesture when a man offers to pay, but they also want the relationship to feel balanced over time. Many women even enjoy treating their partner later, buying dinner, planning trips, surprising him with something thoughtful. So the reality is much more nuanced than people often assume. Women are not a single group with identical expectations. Some prefer traditional gestures, some prefer complete equality. But most women are not focused on the financial value of the dinner. They're focused on how the interaction feels. Does it feel thoughtful? Does it feel genuine? Does it feel like the other person is actually excited to be there? Because that emotional atmosphere often matters far more than the bill itself.
Here's where the story becomes interesting. Many men worry that if they pay for the first date, they might be taken advantage of. They fear becoming the guy who keeps paying for dinners without real interest in return. And that fear is understandable. But many women are dealing with a completely different fear. They worry about not being valued. They worry that the man sitting across from them might not actually be invested in the connection. So while men are protecting themselves from being used, women are protecting themselves from being dismissed. Both sides are cautious. Both sides are interpreting signals. Both sides want to avoid emotional disappointment. But because their fears are different, they sometimes misread each other. The man might think he is being fair. The woman might feel that he is being distant. The woman might offer to split to be polite. The man might assume she truly prefers it. Two people can sit at the same table, share the same meal, and still walk away with completely different interpretations of what happened. And neither one is necessarily wrong. They are simply looking at the same moment through different emotional lenses.
Maybe the real question isn't who should pay for the first date. Maybe the better question is, how do we show genuine interest in someone? Because effort can appear in many forms. Planning the date, listening carefully, making someone feel comfortable. Paying for dinner can be one form of effort, but it's not the only one. At the end of the day, what most people are really looking for in dating is not financial generosity. It's emotional presence. The feeling that someone is genuinely happy to spend time with you.
the feeling that the moment matters. When that feeling is clear, the bill on the table becomes a very small detail. But when that feeling is missing, even a small gesture can suddenly carry a lot of meaning. And maybe that's what many women are responding to. Not the money, not the tradition, but the quiet question that appears at the end of every date. Did this moment mean something to both of us?